Hi folks, it's Keith, ATORY01, back with another edition of our vlog or blog, whichever you want to call it. And I'm going to call this one today, Watch the Eyes, Look into the Eyes. A strange title, but not really when you get into the details. Now, I did opposition research. This means looking for something that we could find on any opposition figure, but especially party leaders there for over 20 years. I still do it. It's force of habit. You still do these things. Body language of someone speaking, whether it's a minister or a prime minister or an opposition party leader. Body language tells you a lot. So I've been watching Trudeau for quite a few years, and he's actually usually fairly well composed. And I'll give you a couple of examples of other people who got caught, if you want, with poor body language. An example, for instance, Jane Stewart during the Transitional Jobs Fund, and I'm sure 90% of the people watching this have no clue what that is. But when she was a Liberal minister and she was being asked very tough questions by certainly our party, the Conservative Party, and some of the others, the Reform Party in those days, and the Bloc. When you hit home with a question, she would blush. If you saw that, then you knew there's where you focus your next bunch of questions, your next research. If you look at Prime Minister Paul Martin as an example, when he was under pressure and he would tap his pencil on his desk very, very quickly. And after that, when he got another question, he would stand up and he'd look up in a certain direction with his eyes. And then he would go into his answer. And when he did that, we knew that was an answer we had to follow up on because it was probably going to be exaggerated. If I look at Brian Mulroney as an example, when he was Prime Minister, he would often stand up wearing his reading glasses. He would answer a question, and on occasion those glasses would come off. And when they came off, we just went, oh no, here it goes. And then you knew what was going to hit the fan. So I've been watching Trudeau recently. Very, very interesting. Look into his eyes. What do you see? Is that normal appearance? That's for you to decide. He's talking very, very quickly now, very fast. Sometimes actually basically running out of breath partway through his sentence. That's not normal. That's not Trudeau's normal either, incidentally. When you look at him now, he waves his arms around, which he didn't usually do. He suddenly gets very aggressive, unexpectedly so. Doesn't matter what the premiers think, I'll just go around them. What logical leader who's well briefed and knows his stuff is going to sit there and say, I'm going to go after every one of our provincial premiers? That's not a rational thought. Not at all. So what do we have here? Is this a man on the run? Is this a man cracking under the pressure? In many cases, pressure that he's put on himself. We know he likes to, let's call it, tweak the truth a little bit. Look at his answer the other day, though. We've reduced your cell phone bills by 50%. What an illogical statement, especially for a man who usually knows how to act when he's up in front of cameras. So I'm asking you, what do you think's going on with the man? It's not looking good from here, and I'm not talking about his party positions. I just don't think it's not looking good with Trudeau. Give me your thoughts. ATORY01, wishing you a great day.